Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Brian. Hang on, I'm just checking things out here. Yeah, hi, how's it going? Brian here, Class A Plus English, and tonight we are going to continue with some chess. My journey to 1500 on chess.com. Let's see how it goes. I hope everybody's well. It has been raining a lot here today. It's been raining all day, it's been terrible. Let's start with a word. I want to show you a word, a chess-related word. All right, here we go. Fork. Yeah, when I have my dinner.
Fork.
Fork. When I have my dinner, I have a knife and a fork, or sometimes I have chopsticks, maybe. But a fork here in chess is here, number 5, the 5th sentence. An attack by one chess piece, such as a knight, on 2 pieces simultaneously. Fork.
Fork.
It's quite typical with a knight, you know, the knight moves in the L shape, and so often it can attack 2 pieces, but it doesn't have to just be a knight, a horsey. It can be a bishop or queen or a rook or whatever, you know. But generally, you'll often see it with the knight. Let's get into it. I haven't really been playing much chess this week, to be honest with you. Where am I? I'm here. Okay. So if anyone's interested, if anyone is on chess.com, Class A English, that's my I don't know, nickname, I suppose you would say. Add me. You can see there's a couple of people here who have added me. You've got Fenutro and JBJ57 who I'm playing them on like 3-day games, you know. You've got a couple of days to make a move if you're busy at work. It's quite nice. We're playing some games and it's quite good fun. So add me and I will play. Ooh, also maybe later there's new bots here. Look, hang on. Playing this I saw this afternoon. There's the K-pop bots. There's the lead singer, the manager, the sensitive one, the dancer, and the bad boy. Okay, so maybe we could play them later on. But today I'm going to play online against some people. Last week I played 3 games and I won the first one and I lost the second and third games. And I was kind of talking last week about maybe the games are a bit too long. You know, I've been playing 15 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do today maybe is play a 15-minute game to start for me to warm up. Then I'll play a 10-minute game. And then if I'm feeling it, yeah, I'll play a 5-minute game. 5-minute games are a bit too fast for me these days. I'm getting old, yeah. So where are we at? We actually lost points last week. I think we lost about 6 points or something. So we're at 1324 on my journey to 1500. So we're going to play 15 minutes each here. Let's have a go. All right, who we got? We've got, oh wow, what flag is this? Dominican Republic, nice. Hello, let's say. And I think today, has he gone? Okay, here we go. He's playing a king pawn. I've been playing a lot of let's play the Scandinavian. Let's play Scandinavian at the beginning. I was going to play a Sicilian, which is c5. But this is what we call the Scandinavian. Brings out the queen. He attacks. I move my queen over here. And it's just a bit different for players at this level. They're used to playing, you know, the Italian game or the Sicilian maybe. So I've been playing it a lot for e4 as black, you know. So I'm moving this pawn here now because he's planning to push his pawn up here and chase away my queen, right? So the reason I moved this pawn here is to give me an escape route, so I can move my queen back here, nice and safe. Let's see if we can do a fork in this game, okay? I'm drinking coffee at 8:30. Are you crazy? You ask? You think to yourself? I did something incredibly stupid this week. I did something really dumb. Friday night I went to the supermarket to buy some bits, yeah, some milk, some bread, some. I'm gonna move my bishop out now. I'm gonna move my bishop here. I went to the supermarket, Mercadona, as the jingle goes, and yeah, I forgot to buy coffee. I had run out of coffee. Yeah, I'd finished my coffee. Ran out of coffee. What other things can we run out of? We can run out of petrol, which is probably going to happen pretty soon, the way the world is going at the moment. And you can run out of time. Hopefully not in a chess match, if I go too slowly. Okay, so what's he doing? He's going for like some kind of weird... Okay, so he's going queen and bishop attacking my pawn here for a checkmate. So I've moved my bishop back, defends the pawn. Okay, nobody's ever played this against me before. This is a new one. I went to the supermarket and I forgot to buy coffee. And I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately. Like a lot, maybe 5 cups a day. And I thought, you know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and give up coffee. Phrasal verb there, give up. To give up something is to stop doing it. To give up smoking, to give up, I don't know, drinking alcohol, to give up whatever. Give up playing chess, yeah, to stop. So I decided to give up coffee. Right, I need to develop my pieces here. He didn't want to move his knight over there because he wants to get it into the center. He's probably going to go here next. I'm going to move my knight out. Just attacking these squares, attacking the center. I can go maybe here next, I don't know. I'm going to go here. It's one square. So my bishop can come out maybe here, attacking this pawn down here. He's doing the same thing. So I'm not going to move my bishop here now. I'm going to move my bishop. I'm going to move my bishop here. So I'm attacking this pawn down here, right? I'll tell you about the coffee later on. Basically, I stopped drinking coffee and it was horrible. 4 days, I think, I did not drink any coffee. And it was horrible. It was a horrible experience. And I'm never going to do that ever again. Okay, I think it's time to castle. I'm going to castle short. I'm going to castle on the king side. So this is the king. Queen is here. So this side is the king side, we say. And to castle, so let's move 11. You should always try to castle in the first 10 moves. It's kind of a general rule for players at my level, you know, at low levels. He's moved his bishop up here. He can disrupt my pawn. So I'm going to move my knight over here, protecting my knight. If the bishop takes bishop, my knight can retake. All right, good. So this is pretty much a typical kind of Scandinavian for me at the moment. Let's see what he's up to next. Where's he? Dominican. I said hello to him. No, he didn't say hello back to me. Gabrielle. What do I do next? Maybe I could move my knight over here and then maybe here. Yeah, I think I might do that. Again, like we did last week, attacking this pawn. He's moved his knight over. Where is he going with that? He's not going anywhere interesting, I don't think. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my bishop here, attacking his knight. So this is what you call a pin. A pin. I'm pinning his knight. Remember, a bishop is 3 points. A knight is worth about 3 points. And a rook, we don't call it a castle, we call it a rook, is worth 5 points. Now this is, again, a bishop could be stronger. It depends on the position, you know. But generally speaking, it's 3 points and 5 points. So we call this a pin. So if he moves his knight, I can kill his castle, his rook. And yeah, so he's pinned down. So that's why he moved his bishop back there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my knight here, attacking his bishop, and then maybe I'll move over here. Right, he's moved it back. And now I'm going to put some pressure on. I'm going to put some pressure on his knight, bishop, knight, pawn. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to move my knight here. Hang on. I move my knight here. Now he's probably going to go like bishop, knight, knight, bishop. Knight takes because he's attacking my queen. I'm going to go pawn x knight, attacking this pawn and attacking his rook. He'll move his rook there, and then I can move my bishop here, attacking both, so I can win some material. That's the plan. Let's see if it works, yeah? Okay, we're going to move the knight here. Let's see what he does. Right, so my bishop is attacking his rook, but his knight is attacking my queen. So I'm going to go here. Now, will he take with the bishop? Or maybe he'll move his rook. If he moves his rook here, I'll move my bishop here, attacking his bishop and attacking this pawn. So, I think I can do it. Let's see. Yeah, so anyway, it was a horrible experience not drinking coffee. Really, really horrible experience. I was lethargic, you know. On Monday morning I was teaching and it was like, oh my God, I don't want to be here. I had no energy. I had no enthusiasm. Oh, it was horrible. It was really bad. So I hope everybody's well. You can see here I'm 1324. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get up to 1500. This channel, Class A Plus English, okay, so he's moved. So he's covered the attack. Now, so what can we do next? My plan, my fiendish plan has been thwarted. Bishop. Maybe I could swap a knight for a bishop. I could move my knight up here, attacking his rook. It's just like in the way, isn't it? Like it's just awkward. So yeah, let's just go for it. It's a nice position for my knight. I'm attacking lots of his squares, you know, and it's just being an awkward Nuisance. It's being a nuisance for him, yeah? Problem. Let's see what he does. I quite like the Scandinavian. I don't know, I'm sure if I was playing someone a lot better than me, they would destroy me, but at this kind of level, people seem uncertain. They don't really know what to do against it. It's kind of an unusual opening for them. Defense. I just played the Scandinavian Maesses Kotrick main line. Okay, he doesn't want to swap bishops. I'm going to go on a bit of a knight's tour here. Now look, what can I do? I'll move my knight here. Attacking this pawn. He'll probably push his pawn up. And then I'll go over here. And I'm attacking his queen and his bishop. Not really a fork because they're defended, but I'll get a bishop for a knight, because sometimes bishops are a bit stronger than knights depending on the position, because the bishops can travel further, you know what I mean? Like a knight can only move in these squares. But if the position is more open, bishops are a lot stronger. My bishop goes all the way here, dunk, 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 attacking quite a lot of squares. Alright, so like I was saying, this is a 15-minute game each, so afterwards we will... okay, he's moved his queen. Right, what can I do? So his rook, his castle, his rook, and his queen are attacking my bishop. I was thinking of this, but there's nothing really interesting there. I can move my bishop there. What can he do? Right, let's go. Go there. So Jesus, I thought there was a checkmate there. I've been doing this a lot lately. I've been getting checkmated and not realizing this, like the queen and bishop are like aiming at this square. It happened a few times, yeah. I could have just killed his knight, really, then queen x, queen x, queen x, and take the pawn. We'll see. Alright, so that's the bishop x. I'll move my take with the knight. And see what we can come up with now. So again, my knight is kind of a nuisance there. I don't know. If he attacks my knight, I don't know. Maybe he moves his queen there. I'm gonna have to move my knight back. Really, I can move it here. That's attacking this pawn. That would be a bit of a nuisance. So he probably would go there, I suppose. All right. So what I can do now is I can move my knight back here. So I'm attacking this pawn again. And I'm attacking his queen. And what do we have, everybody? We have a fork! Yay! We did it. We did it. So now his queen is stuck back there. And I need to do something. What do I need to do? I need to... I'm going to push this pawn, yeah? Let's just go for this one. Pawn. Just to try and see if I can break up his pawns and maybe open up a file. I'm not too stressed about winning or losing. famous words there. I just want to have some fun with the chess, you know? So we're in the middle game now, yeah? We've gone out of the opening, we're in the middle game. Well into the middle game, to be honest. And I need to come up with another plan. You see his pieces here, they're kind of, look at this, you know, his rook is doing nothing. So I need to, right, so he's gone over there. Now I'm going to, now he's blocked in his bishop, you know. So really, I'm quite happy with that. And now I'm going to get my pawn. If I could get my knight there, I'd be really happy. But I don't want to move my knight back here either. It's kind of rubbish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. See what happens. Right. Okay, so he's done the same thing again. And I am going to... Now, I've got something to attack. I can attack this pawn. So what do? I'm going to move my knight. See, if I move my knight here, he's going to push this pawn, and then I have to go back here, and he can win this pawn and because this square. So I'm going to move my knight over here, attacking this fella. I'm going to aim at this pawn now. That's where we are at. I need to get rid of this pawn as well to open up this file and see what we can do. So if you like this, yeah, please press like, throw me a like. It really helps. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It really helps the channel. It's a very small channel. Generally, I play video games, different video games, story-driven games. So I'm going to take back with my bishop. I play story-driven games. We've been playing The Walking Dead. We've been playing Disco Elysium. I've been putting up some shorts lately, which has been quite interesting. And I'm going to just take this pawn. And I'm going to move this rook over here, attacking here now with my bishop and my castle. But also, look, I've got this file is open now. So this could be interesting for me. Nice to move my rook here, you know. Alright, so he's going for checkmate. So I'm going to move my little bishop back to block because his queen is aiming down here. So yeah, lots of video games, but like story-driven games, more kind of like Hercule Poirot and Walking Dead and stuff like that. Telltale Game Studios, rather than you know, Call of Duty and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm doing that to block the pawn attacking my bishop. Right, now I'm going to swing my move my pawn. Here. I'm scared of him trying to move this pawn to attack these and come down for checkmate. The idea of moving that pawn as well is I can move my castle, my rook up to here, and okay, I see what he's doing. I see what you're doing. So I move my king. You see what he could do there was, because the queen was attacking my king here, his castle could take my bishop, and I can't take with the pawn because my king, you see? So he's playing little tricks with me. But so far so good. We are countering everything he's doing. Alright, great. He's moving his rook up. What's he going to do there now? I'm going to move my rook over here. He can't attack me with bishops or anything, so my rook is quite safe. I just need to protect this and maybe move my king up here to protect my bishop. So what else? Yeah, we got the K-pop bots. We might have to have a look at them later on, yeah? I lived in Korea. I lived in Seoul for a year, and it's a really good experience. Very crazy place, completely different from the west of Ireland where I'm from, you know. You can see here now, it's like, what was it, 15 minutes. I've used like 5.5 minutes. So maybe the next game we'll go for a 10-minute game, yeah? Speed things up. Although it's quite nice to play a 15-minute game, it's just, I don't know, it goes a bit slow. Alright. So what's he done? He's moved his rook over to e3. So both of his castles, his rooks, are attacking, and only my queen is defending. So I need to do something here. I can move my pawn here, I suppose. I can move my pawn there. It gives his queen a lot of space, though, doesn't it? Like, you know, and then maybe... Oh, I can move my rook over. Yeah, I'm just going to go here. Because then if I had moved my rook over, he could move his pawn, and I can't take because the rooks will come down for check. There's two of them. Now, just remember his two castles, his two rooks were very passive, stuck over in the corner. Really, it's time for me to get this fella. We need to do something with this guy. This guy. Gabrielle still hasn't said hello to me. Oh well. I teach on Preply, the platform, you know, And one of my students, I've been teaching him for maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 years or something. Yeah, a Polish student. Big shout out to Marcin if you're watching. And he'd be in Poland and he's like, oh my God, it's freezing here. It's minus 10 degrees and it's snowing and stuff like that. And I live in Alicante, which is a city on the east coast of Spain. It's on the Mediterranean, The beach is about 10 minutes from my house. And himself and his wife have come to visit Alicante. It's been raining all week, It's bad. What's he doing that for? Where's he going? What's the plan of that? Alright, I'm going to move my bishop. I'm going to move my bishop back here. It's defended by the queen. And then I can get my rook down here maybe because of the bishop attacking this diagonal. And that could be give me something to play with. So yeah, the weather's been absolutely terrible because I'm always saying, oh, it's so sunny here, like it's snowing in Poland. And like, so I'm always saying, oh, it's really sunny, the weather's fantastic. So himself and his wife and kid have come over to visit Alicante, and it's been raining all week. Whoops! What's he doing? He's not doing anything there. Let's go. No, I could move my rook here, but then he just moves his bishop here, attacking my rook. Bishop X, bishop, queen X. And I don't like that. So, what did he do? Queen C3. Don't see anything you can do yet. Hey kitty, how's it going? Hang on, my cat wants to go out. There you go. Otherwise she'll be annoying me. So let's do something here. Let's move the queen. Move the rook. I move my queen. I'm gonna move my queen over here. Again, so it's kind of attacking this pawn as well with the rook, but also I'm opening up this this diagonal. He's gone there. Now, if I move my queen over here, and he takes there, and I move my bishop here, is there anything you can do to stop me? I don't think so. Go away, cat. My cat knocks all the wires and stuff. I'm going to risk it, yeah? So what I'm going to do here is move my queen, rook x rook. Yeah, alright, I'm going to move my queen here. Now, I might lose, I don't know, but I'm just going to go for it. So if he goes rook x rook, pawn x attacking his queen, queen x, bishop there, what can he do? Nothing. But let's see if that works. Yeah, my cat's gone away now. Yeah, because my next move now is going to be bishop here, aiming down here or here, you know? Checkmate, basically. So what can he do? Move his pawn? Doesn't matter. My bishop takes the pawn. Yeah, it'll be fun anyway. We'll see what happens, yeah. It's only a game. It's only a game. Running low on time, he's thinking. And of course I've got my little rookie here down on this fella. This fella is still waiting to pounce, isn't he, yeah? Right, so he's done it. Do-do-do-do-do. What can I do? Pawn. Rook x rook. Bishop there. Rook x rook. Rook x rook. Rook x rook. Rook x rook. Bishop x. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now is I am going to go. I feel like there's something here for me, you know? I can move my bishop here. If he goes rook x rook, then it's checkmate. So that's a mistake. So I go there. It's going to be bishop x, rook back. And that's all right. So go there. I hope I haven't miscalculated again. Pawn x, rook x. No. So I'm going to go. Right, I need to bring my queen back over. Although, yeah, I'll bring my queen here, rook down, and attack this pawn somehow. Don't know. I've got my pawn chain, which seems strong enough at the moment. He can't really move this pawn while my queen is there, because it's just a check. Okay, he's disconnected. I thought his said his lag was really good, or no lag. Right, we're on 38 moves. We're getting down to the. We're getting down. We're getting to the business end of the game, everybody. Yeah. It's all square. Right, rook e3. That's okay. That's not really interesting to me. I'm going to move my queen over here. I don't know what he's doing with that move, really, to be honest with you. Not really sure what that was about. Oh, Jesus, could I have moved my pawn? Oh, no, I couldn't, yeah. He could take this pawn. I was thinking I could have moved my pawn there. Oh, no, he just goes here, so that wouldn't have been very good. Right, okay, let's move the queen down then and see what goes on. Rook back, rook x rook, rook x rook, queen x pawn, queen x queen, and I'm a pawn up. So there's a material gain there. I can win a pawn. His rooks are really kind of stuck in there as well, isn't he? His rook is kind of trapped. I wish I had a knight. Okay, he's running low on time. What's that do? Okay. Do 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 do. So I can go. Where can I go? Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, I'm gonna have to retreat really. He didn't fall for my fiendish plan. So let's go back. He's got a minute and a half. Let's see what we can do with the time. $13.91, so I'll win 10 points. A draw. If I draw, I get 2 points, eh? That's pretty cool. If I lose 6 points. He's in the red there on his clock. He's less than a minute, and the position is quite tight. So I think I might get him on the clock, you know? Attack this pawn. I can move my rook over here, just do something like that just to annoy him and to kill his clock. Do 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 do. Check, check, check. Dunk. Just to annoy him. Okay, I'll move it backwards. Yeah, it's not. I'm getting nothing out of that. I'm thinking, can I, like, if I could go rook x pawn. Junk, junk. So I've doubled up my rook and my queen now, you know? Oh yeah, we're on 10 seconds increment as well, aren't we? So he's going to get 10 seconds every time. If he moves within 10 seconds, I think it is, yeah? Do, 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 do. Move my queen up here. All right. And hey, Iona, how's it going? He's gonna go for like check. What's that mean? He's gonna go check, take the pawn. I'm gonna go for it. He's gonna go down here, check, queen up, he'll take the pawn. How are you doing, Iona? Hang on, I need to think here. Are you getting trashed by kids again? No, I'm playing Gabriel in the Dominican Republic and he hasn't said hello to me. But this guy's in trouble with the clock, so, you know, it's not too bad. What are we doing? We're equal. So if I go here, I've got to go there, right? Now I'm threatening to move my rook here, and I've pinned his rook. Okay, so he's seen it. Again, fiendish. Okay. See what happens. He can't really move his king because of, well, he's moved his queen back now, hasn't he? So he's got to do that. And then I can just go here. So that's a pawn up. And I need to get rid of his... Ooh, what can I do? Can't move his king, you see, because of this, you know? Right, so I'm thinking maybe if I go here, and I'm going to do something stupid then. Where's he going to go? Okay, look, he just gave me his queen. He blundered, everybody. He blundered. Okay, so that's game over. Very rude. Yes. All right, let's finish this game off, yeah? And that's checkmate. Boom! Yay, we're up to 1334. All right. So, was he a good sport? Yeah, he was a good sport. He's a good player, actually. Good game. GG. Good game. And that was it. So, one great move, everybody. What, 23 best and 19 excellent moves. All right, he kind of got into time trouble there and he blundered his queen. To blunder is to make a really big mistake. He left his queen. Let's have a look at the game, yeah, really quickly. I played the Scandinavian, which is d5, because I like to play it against players at this level because they don't really... It's a bit unusual for them. I moved my queen over, I pushed my pawn out to get my queen out, and then we just went like that. But I don't think I was in any kind of danger at any point, really. And we managed to get a fork in, like we said at the beginning. And he countered my threats, so he did pretty well there. that's where he lost. Finished the game pretty quickly though. Boom, boom. Alright, he couldn't move here because of my pawn attacking that square. Alright, give me a minute and I'll be back, and I'm going to play a 10-minute game, okay, for the next one. So let's go back up to play. Play online. Just give me a minute, okay, and I will be right back. And let me think. Let's put on the slide for a second. And I always leave this slide open. All right, here you go. Yay! All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's go for another game, yeah? Iona, if you're still there, I did something really stupid this week. I gave up coffee for 4 days and it was an absolute disaster. It was horrible. I was lethargic. I had no energy. I was in such a bad mood. Caffeine is definitely addictive, yeah? 100% addictive. I never realized how much, but like, I had no energy. I was really unenthusiastic. My poor students on Monday morning, you know. It was awful. I'm going to play a 10-minute game. Rapid, 10-minute. I hope the sound is okay. And let's just check that I'm not on mute. I remember on the first stream, I played an amazing game, but I forgot to put the put the camera on the game. So you're just going to have to trust me for that, yeah? Okay, I'm going to play a 10-minute game. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Yeah, here. It's working, isn't it? Okay. I put up another short as well. It's a kerfuffle, Iona. Go and check it out. Kerfuffle. Hang on, what's going on? Hey. Game. What's happening there? Okay, it's working, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Something with the camera. All right, what are we going to do now? We're going to play a 10-minute game, a bit faster this time, yeah? 10-minute rapid. Let's go. I'm not going to... I have to say hi. Hi. Really quickly, because I'm very polite. Yeah, let's just go for another Scandinavian. Oh, I was going to play Sicilian, I forgot. I'm black twice, though, eh? I won't be able to chat in this game. I'm going to have to move faster. So you see I'm doing c6 again. Move the bishop out. Who are we playing? DM726. On the US of A, everybody. Moving my bishop out to attack the pawn. Knight X, pawn X, check. Bishop X, knight. Bishop X, bishop. Bishop X, pawn, check. And then I win a pawn. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, it's alright. Knight down here for check. Oh, okay. He hasn't done it. Okay, check. He should have gone knight x bishop. Because that's a check, queen x, and then that was the end of the threat. But anyway, he gave me a pawn. My next move will be knight. Okay, it won't be there. It'll be here. God, I should really just charge up the board, should I? Or should I develop? Let's get my knight out. Oh god, that was stupid. I shouldn't have moved my queen there. I should have moved it like here, because now I've blocked in my knight. But I suppose I could just move my knight here. I can't castle, you see, because of the bishop. I'm just going to castle queenside. And I'm going to charge up here with my pawns. He's thinking. That's a very annoying bishop, so I need to get rid of it pretty quickly. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, thanks. I think he was expecting me to take with my pawn so his queen could take the knight, but that wasn't a mistake by him. Oh well, thank you. I really need to get rid of that bishop. Well, he's in America. I wonder what time it's 9 o'clock here, so it could be maybe 6 o'clock or something. Alright, he's moved his rook over. So kill that straight away anyway, yeah. Alright, now I'm going to castle. Move 18. You know, I'm always saying, oh, you have to move before 10 moves, but I never actually do it, do I? What time did we start? At 8:30, so this is an hour. Do 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 do. Now, I could move my knight here, and then maybe there, and that would be a fork. What do you just take there? Okay, no worries. So I'm threatening a fork, like the word we said at the beginning, when you attack two pieces at the same time, often with a knight, because it's just the movement of the knight, you know. It's how the knight moves in mysterious ways. Well, not mysterious, but it can be very, very tricky sometimes dealing with the knight, you know. And let's go here, defending my knight, attacking this pawn. So look, check. And I've won the rook. See, he thought he was going to win my knight there, but he didn't. I got his castle, everybody. Okay, so I'm like 9 points up, 8 points up now, so I'm pretty confident about this. Let's get the knight back. My castle and my queen are linked up quite nicely. My king is nice and safe over here in the corner. And yeah, I'm feeling confident. What can we do next? Let's go for a check. And let's go for check. All right, I'm just going to go for it here, yeah? Check. Check. I'm pushing his king down here now. Yeah, he's in trouble because he can't retreat. Look. I'm going to go check. And let's checkmate. Yay! We did it. All right, good. Nice. 29 moves. Good game. GG. Alright. Okay, let's have a look at that then. Not doing a game review. Quick look at that. He made some mistakes, yeah. I just think that the Scandinavian can be confusing for people if they don't know. You see, he made a mistake there, right? He should have just gone bishop x, knight x bishop check. So I have to do it. So I'd have to go queen x bishop, and then he could go bishop x bishop, and he's got a knight for a bishop for a knight, which is pretty good. You know, it's okay in his position. The knights are quite strong, I think, in the Scandinavian. So he left that. He made that mistake. I got the check, and that's a pawn up straight away. Just back. Don't know what that was for. I really don't know what that was about, but anyway. I just developed. Alright, he's going for that, yeah. That bishop did prove a problem. Tried to get rid of the bishop. No, I don't know what the hell that was, yeah. Ah, yeah, so what he thought I was going to do was he thought I was going to go here. And then queen x over here, you know. But he made a kind of mistake, is that my queen is there, so my queen just takes the bishop. Not bad, if I say so myself. All right. What time is it? That's about an hour, yeah. I think I'm going to... what time is it? I've got to prepare my classes in the morning. I think I'm going to leave it there, yeah, for tonight. All right, well, that's a couple of games anyway. I hope you enjoyed that. Just a couple of games tonight. It's Thursday night, and I've got to prepare some classes for the morning. So I'm going to leave you there. So like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I've put up some shorts, yes. If you go to the channel, there's also quizzes on the community page, some grammar quizzes. I put up some shorts for vocabulary. Cold shoulder, kerfuffle, off the hook, and I don't know, a couple of them anyway, so you can go and check that out, and don't forget to like it really helps me, okay? So take it easy, I'll see you soon, and yeah, have a great weekend. If I don't see you, I'll be back on Sunday, I presume, with I've had a lot of problems on Sundays with streaming, but we'll see what we can do, okay? So take it easy, have a great evening, bye bye.